Korean cinema is known for three things: crime, revenge, and doing them exceptionally well. Many viewers only notice its bold, provocative scenes, but fail to uncover the painful truths about human nature hidden beneath desire. Today's underrated masterpiece explores something far more subtle: a relationship caught in the gray area between friendship and romance. It peels back the emotional wounds people hide deep inside. By the end, you may suddenly realize that the messages you typed and deleted late at night, the feelings you never dared confess, and the relationship you knew had no future but couldn't let go of are all reflected in this film. The male lead, Jae-hoon, is trapped in a marriage that exists only in name. His home feels as cold as ice, and he has no one with whom he can share his exhaustion. The female lead, Soo-ji, lives alone and runs a small shop. Having been deeply hurt by love in the past, she has built emotional walls around herself and is afraid to trust anyone again. The two lonely souls meet at a gathering of friends. There is no dramatic love at first sight, just an immediate sense of comfort and understanding. They naturally become each other's emotional refuge. They work late together, vent about life, comfort one another during breakdowns, share meals, take walks, and do almost everything couples do. Yet they stubbornly insist, we're just friends. So why do people knowingly fall into a relationship they know is wrong? Psychology offers an answer: substitute gratification. When people's emotional needs are blocked, they instinctively seek a low-cost substitute to ease their loneliness. Jae-hoon's marriage no longer gives him warmth, while Soo-ji's emotional scars prevent her from pursuing a real relationship. But each of them perfectly fills the emotional void in the other's life. It isn't that they are soulmates. It is simply that loneliness makes almost anyone who offers comfort feel indispensable. The foundation of many ambiguous relationships is not profound love. It is emotional necessity. Later, after a night of drinking, a single hug crosses the line. They begin a secret affair. The happiness is real, but so is the suffering. Jae-hoon enjoys the tenderness while being crushed by guilt toward his family. Soo-ji becomes emotionally attached while remaining painfully aware that the relationship has no future. Their struggle illustrates another psychological concept: cognitive dissonance. Two conflicting beliefs battle inside the mind. Morality says, this is wrong. Emotion whispers, but I want this. To reduce the psychological discomfort, the brain begins deceiving itself. Infidelity is reframed as mutual healing. Desire is justified as living in the moment. This is why emotional affairs are so exhausting. People condemn themselves while simultaneously inventing excuses for their own behavior. After months of emotional turmoil, Jae-hoon reaches his limit. Without saying goodbye, without offering an explanation, he simply disappears. Soo-ji remains alone in her quiet shop, rereading old messages, revisiting the streets they once walked together, and sitting silently on the same park bench, unable to move on. Why? The answer lies in a third psychological principle: the Zeigarnik effect. People remember unfinished experiences more vividly than completed ones. Their relationship was never made public, never properly confessed, and never given a meaningful ending. Because it ended so abruptly, the mind continues polishing those memories until they appear more beautiful than they really were. What she cannot let go of is not necessarily Jae-hoon himself. It is the unfinished ending, the words left unsaid, the closure never received, and the painful feeling that something which might have become whole was suddenly cut short. Ultimately, the film serves as a mirror, reflecting the truth behind so many emotionally ambiguous relationships among adults. Ambiguity born from loneliness often ends in self-destruction. Substitute gratification temporarily fills emotional emptiness. Cognitive dissonance gradually erodes personal boundaries. The Zeigarnik effect permanently engraves regret into memory. True healing never comes from another person. It comes from learning to become emotionally whole on your own. Clarity, self-respect, and emotional independence are the most dignified destinations of adulthood. Relationships that must remain hidden are often destined to end quietly. Don't let a brief moment of warmth destroy the peace you'll need for the rest of your life.